Well, coming up in Portland, Maine makers will be taking a stand for the environment through fashion and art.
Yeah, Thursday night at 7 o'clock, the Maine Designers on the Runway show will take place at Maine Studio Works, located at 170 Anderson Street. It's put on by the Maine Crafts Association. Joining us this morning to talk about the event and the mission is Whitney Gill, who is with the organization. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, the people that go to this show, what are they going to experience?
So it's a runway show. We have 7 fashion designers displaying their work, and we also have 18 artists in a style market where you can actually buy this work. Some will be the designers themselves and other makers in the community.
And let's talk about this as a fundraising event. What are you raising money for? Tell us more about that effort.
Sure. So I represent the Maine Crafts Association. I'm the executive director, and this is our 1 annual fundraiser. We raise funds through this event for our educational programming to connect and support Maine craft artists.
Let's talk about what's Stitch 205. What is that?
Stitch. So it is, it's a fashion show. We have artists in the community. A lot of the time this is when we're meeting people for the first time. We represent a broad category of artists working in a lot of different media, but Stitch in particular focuses on artists who make sustainable clothing, and they live and work in Maine, and they're showing either their new designs, or it could be a line of work that they sell from their own storefronts in Maine, where they're just making beautiful clothes.
And tell us more about some of the Maine makers taking part in this and what makes their products so special, and maybe the variety of products you see, and just the innovations.
Sure. So we have 7 different designers showing their work. One is Kazim Lawal. He has Portland Trading Co. in the Old Port. We have 2 designers who are recent grads of Mecca. One is a past graduate. We have Jill McGowan, who's a speaker. She's been in Maine as a fashion designer for a long, long time, and has just gone through many iterations of her business. So we'll be hearing her keynote to talk about what it's like to own a sustainable fashion design business in Maine.
Yeah, let's talk about how important that keynote speaker she is to talk about sustainability and things like that here in the community.
Sure. A lot of it is not just using sustainable materials, but also treating clothes sustainably, not as something to throw away, but something you have for your whole life. So she sources quality materials. She has them sewn here in Maine, and she sells to a Maine clientele, or it's really a national audience, but she designs it for people who live and work in this every day. It's durable, it will last your lifetime.
What do you hope people take from this event?
We hope they support our members. We hope they see how incredible just innovation and sustainability is in designing clothes that are made for you, made here, made to last your lifetime. We also hope they come to our other events. We connect and support artists across Maine statewide, and we would love for people to just come and see how incredible Maine makers are.
Yeah, not just a fundraiser, but you really want to get a message out. Let's talk about the waste that's involved. That's why we're into sustainability, the amount of textile waste that would blow people's minds.
It really would. Fast fashion, when you look up close, I mean, look at the quality of the clothes and also the state of the industry across the world, how fast fashion has impacted us as just generating massive waste in the world, generating trash. The process of creating synthetic clothing creates a lot of toxic waste. So this event really highlights that and works against it as a way. Here's an alternative. It is possible. You can do that here in Maine.
Do you feel like a lot of people just don't know about this waste, and they're not seeing those images that might change really the way they view the world and the way that they shop? Is there a lot of work to be done to spread that message?
There is. I think a lot of it has been outsourced. Fashion design in general, a lot of this fast fashion is being produced in other countries. We don't see it here. And there are a lot of great organizations. MCA is one of them. Another one is Fibershed, based out in California, that highlights ways that big brands and also smaller organizations like ours and small makers can source materials right here in the United States sustainably and make sustainable clothes out of them.
How important is this? At this fashion show, you really want to put Maine designers who incorporate upcycled material. You really want to get that to, hopefully, through watching these and see some of the things they create, maybe other people will see it and go, wait, maybe I can do that.
There's so much you can do, and we'll actually have a printmaker there over the event. Her name is Hope Revelto from Little Chair Printing, based right in Portland. We're doing some special edition prints where you can bring your own garments to print on. So if you want something to revitalize and just make cool again and do something different with, you can bring those, have them printed right there on site. They'll actually be like ready to wear. We'll also have Maine Needs there. They are an awesome nonprofit based right in Portland. They just built a new facility. We'll be accepting donations for Maine Needs to redistribute to the community.
Amazing. All right, so are there tickets still available? How do people go about doing that, and remind everybody of where and when this is happening?
Sure, yes. Tickets are still available. Please come. They're available on maincrafts.org, and it's at 170 Anderson Street, like we said. It's called Stitch.
Yeah, one last thing. What about the models, the people walking down the runway?
Oh.
They are, so the designers have sourced the models. A lot of them actually are right from our community. One of our board of directors is modeling. We have friends of the designers, family of the designers. It's very much a community event where we're all coming together and supporting them.
Sounds like it's going to be so much fun, and all for a good cause and a great message as well.
Looking forward to it Thursday night, all right?
Thursday night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.